Jack London, The Little Lady of the Big House, Part 19. And though I could slip it over on him, after it was all finished, he kind of happened up that way I was looking, and he did not seem to look. And, well, next a.m. I got mine in the office. No, I didn't slip it over. I ain't tried to slip nothing over since. At 11 sharp, Wardman, his ship manager, departed with an engagement scheduled at 11:30 to ride in the machine along with Dreyer, the Idaho buyer, to look over the Shropshire ramps. At 11, Bonbright, having departed with Wardman to work up his notes, Forrest was left alone in the office. From a wide tray of unfinished business, one of many wire trays superimposed in groups of 5, he drew a pamphlet issued by the state of Iowa on hog cholera and proceeded to scan it. 5 feet 10 inches in height, weighing a clean, muscled 180 pounds, Dick Forrest was anything but insignificant for a 40-year-old man. The eyes were grey, large, overarched by bone of brow, and lashes and brows were dark. The hair above an ordinary forehead was light brown to chestnut. Under the forehead the cheeks showed high-boned, with underneath the slight hollows that necessarily accompany such formation. The jaws were strong without massiveness. The nose, large nostriled, was straight enough and prominent enough without being too straight or prominent. The chin square without harshness and uncleft, and the mouth girlish and sweet to a degree that did not hide the firmness to which the lips could set on due provocation. The skin was smooth and well tanned, although midway between eyebrows and hair, the tan of forehead faded in advertisement of the rim of the Baden Powell interposed between him and the sun. Laughter lurked in the mouth corners and eye corners, and there were cheek lines about the mouth that would seem to have been formed by laughter. Equally strong, however, every line of the face that mint-blended things carried a notice of surety. Dick Forrest was sure, when his hand reached out for any object of his desk, that the hand would straightly attain the object without a fumble or a miss of a fraction of an inch. Sure, when his brain leaped the high places of the hog cholera text, that it was not missing a point. Sure, from his balanced body in the revolving desk chair to the balanced back ahead of him. Sure, in heart and brain, of life and work, of all he possessed and of himself. He had reason to be sure. Body, brain, and career were alone proven sure. A rich man's son, he hadn't played ducks and drakes with his father's money. City-born and reared, he had gone back to the land and made such a success as to put his name on the lips of breeders wherever breeders met and talked.